Excellent. All right, so we've been working on a number of new notification scripts for Icinga. We provide consulting services, so our customers always continually want to be able to receive notifications and do other extra things. So I thought I'd just take 5 minutes and run through what we've been doing and why we've been doing that and why we decided to open source it. We're an Icinga partner from Australia. So the problem we're trying to solve here is that email kind of no longer cuts it for most people. You end up with a folder with 5,000 unread messages, and maybe that's useful to sort through things, but you end up with a lot of signal to noise. You don't deliver people actionable, useful information to where they are, and often that's in instant messaging. We wanted to be able to raise the bar as well with the actual configuration of the scripts themselves, provide some amount of director integration, improve the installation process, and overall really improve the out-of-box experience for Icinga, where sometimes, it's like, oh, we install it, then we have to go find the script from GitHub and stick that in there and fix the permissions and get all these other libraries. So we decided on Python as a common architecture. All of our plugins that we've released on GitHub have allow for parsing and input from arguments, environment variables, and on-disk config all at once. So you can mix and match things and pull things from various different places. We've added useful logging and also a shared cache. The older one we've converted is our enhanced mail notification. It takes the email notification a whole other step, and it adds into the body of the message a snapshot of the information about the device or virtual machine from NetBox, adds a Grafana graph, links you to the NetBox device so you can say which rack the thing is in. Pushover notifications, anyone use pushover here? One person. Anyway, it's a fantastic little app for a thing. You pay for it once on the App Store and you basically get unlimited push notifications for life. Very cheap and easy. We ported it over to Python. It works great, kind of gets me out of bed. Have a love-hate relationship with it, but for our own infrastructure, it's quite good. We also added to our NetBox director integration, if anyone is using that, the ability to map contacts to devices in NetBox, and that flows through to notifications and notification groups. And that's a very useful way of being able to have people in your data center information manager and the groups and the roles that they have mapped to a device and then flow from there. We also rebuilt our entire request tracker notification script. This lets you, with all the same Python stuff, create a ticket. The ticket number gets added back as a comment. If people work on the ticket or on the incident, they acknowledge it. It comments back on the ticket and has a two-way synchronization back between the two things. We also rewrote the Slack notification script recently. It works with all the latest Slack stuff. It also has a much more compact form than the previous one, so you don't get, have to scroll for ages anytime something happens. And it's built on the Slack webhooks, so you can sort of add them to channels and kind of get a whole chat ops thing happening. We often just spin up a channel for an incident, get on with things. Included in our list is also a NetBox path notification. I don't know if we saw that disaster of a talk I did get yesterday, but the NetBox path is a plug-in to NetBox, and what this notification script allows you to do is to have system owners maintain diagrams of the relationship between devices and then get notifications from them. And then it has a more advanced feature as well, which lets you then take those diagrams and figure out in a chain, a logical chain of devices, what the impact is. So that the API that comes with the plugin gives you directionality. So this machine is upstream of this other machine. All these machines form a line, and we can go from there. We rewrote the way that we could deploy things. If you have a look on the GitHub, which I'll link to at the end, you just grab the deploy script. It pulls down all the Python libraries, installs everything for you, includes all the integration and bits that you need, fixes all the permissions, all that sort of stuff, makes it nice and easy. We may well add some packages. We're getting better and better at Debian packaging, so that's a challenge. We also added some director integration, so everything has baskets now, so that's also easy to install if you're a director user. Then all the configuration can be supplied through director and then mapped through automatically from your DCIM with the NetBox related stuff. I thought that guy looked a bit like Thomas, so I thought that was cool. Anyway, it's all open source, contributions welcome, and there's some more to come. One of the things Matt's doing at the moment from a more to come perspective is making it so that he's writing part of the Python library which will let you take any notification script, figure out what its arguments are, and then create a director basket from that script. So then you can kind of magically get director integration. So thanks a lot.